Jason Nathanson is back by popular demand. ABC News correspondent. Good morning, Jason.
Good to be here.
All right, so it's all about Deadpool this weekend?
It's all about Deadpool. There's a couple other movies opening wide, but Deadpool is the big one. It's going to be the widest release ever for an R-rated film, so they're really going for this record, which Deadpool, the original one, set in 2016. It was the highest-grossing R-rated film, the biggest opening weekend for an R-rated film, at $132 million back then. This is going for that, $130 to $150 million if it goes on the high end of things, and I think it will because it's really, really good. If you saw the first one, you remember it's R-rated, it's raunchy, it's very, very funny, and this one returns in that true form. Ryan Reynolds is back as the main guy, and he's great. And the movie, I went into it being basically like, impress me. The first one was so good. You know, it's very tough for these sequels to live up to that, and it impressed me and very quickly, and I think it's probably the funniest movie of the year so far.
Wow. I hate Ryan Reynolds.
Because of his
because I like him, and I don't want to like him, but I really like the guy. So
and you like him so, and he plays around with his persona in this one. They make a lot of jokes. There's a lot of in-jokes. There's a lot of movie reference jokes. So if you're a big fan of movies, you'll appreciate that. And he looks so grotesque in this. So if you don't like him, that's a plus because he looks really bad. He doesn't look good.
There you go.
So,
all right, Jason Nathanson. Is Lando Calrissian a pansexual, and what is a pansexual?
He is a pansexual, according to the co-writer of the upcoming Han Solo Star Wars film, which stars Lando Calrissian. Donald Glover plays him this time around. Remember, he was played by Billy Dee Williams in the original trilogy. And in an interview with the Huffington Post, the co-writer, Jonathan Kasdan, son of Lawrence Kasdan, they wrote this movie together.
Oh, yeah.
He says that there's a fluidity to the character of Lando Calrissian, that he is pansexual, which means that he likes everything. Generally on this planet, it usually means men and women, and anything. On the Star Wars planets, it could mean Wookiees, droids, I guess, whatever. But the thing about it is he's doing this in hindsight in the movie itself, and I guess maybe this is a spoiler alert, not really. But Lando Calrissian isn't going around having sex with everybody in the movie. This is a Star Wars movie, right? So, we're not really getting into that kind of stuff in the film. So he's just thinking in his mind when they were writing the character, he's kind of like got a love for everybody and maybe swings both ways.
All right, now, when is this? Is this the next Star Wars sequel, or is this an offshoot, or what's this? What's this Han Solo movie?
This is an offshoot. It's a standalone movie. It's just about the early days of Han Solo. So we see Han Solo when he meets Chewbacca. We see Han Solo when he gets the Millennium Falcon. All those kinds of the origin story, I guess, of Han Solo. That'll be out next week. It's going to be a big opening, maybe not as big as they thought. I saw tracking initially was 170 million. I think they backed that off to 130 to 150 million. So we'll see how it does because the reviews have not been stellar. They're good. They're mixed in a good way, but they're not stellar. And I can say that I've seen it and I enjoyed it, but it's not something that's I don't know, a must-see for me.
Is it a Disney movie? It's a Disney movie,
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
It is a Disney, Star Wars, Lucasfilm movie, yes.
Jason Nathanson, always a pleasure. Thanks, Jason, and have a good week.